Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to Reading Category Romance and welcome to Vlogmas day number 2. Today is of course December the 2nd. Happy Tuesday everybody. I hope that you are all doing well. It is super bright and sunny out today. We got snow last night. Not a ton, but enough to make it look really pretty. Garrett and I, of course, went out this morning, did a quick, took him to Tim Hortons for his tea. And that's the only plan that we had for today. Like, I don't know what we're doing for dinner tonight. We will figure that out at some point. But yeah, I am just relaxing today. I have to go to the hospital tomorrow for a drain to get the fluid taken off my belly. I don't have a lot because I just literally had it done last Thursday, so it's only been like 6 days. It'll be 7 days, I guess. But I am happy that I'm getting it done weekly, which means I'm not going to get feeling ill. And yeah, so I'm happy about that. Driving downtown, I'm just glad that it snowed last night instead of tonight. So, but I think it's supposed to snow tomorrow afternoon again. I'm seeing the forecast and it looks like every few days we're getting a little bit of snow. So I am hopeful we're going to have a white Christmas. I think that would be lovely. I did watch something about a month ago, these meteorologists predicting, the weather going forward. And from my understanding, it seems like we're going to have a more snowy beginning of the winter, meaning like they were like it's going to be a little bit more precipitation, snow, and potential, rain. We had a lot of rain over the weekend as well, until like late January. And then at that point, it was going to get flipping cold. So yay on that. I would take the snow over the cold, but that's just me. But anyway, I am just jumping in. It's just after 12 o'clock. It's about 12:15. I decided I'd pop in, start the vlog, open up the advent calendars. I did forget to mention that I did have my tea yesterday, and I very much enjoyed it. I waited and had it last night because it was like a more bedtime tea, and it was really, really lovely. I liked it quite a bit. But yeah, I'm going to go downstairs and make my lunch pretty soon. But like I said, I thought I'd sit down, open the advent calendars, and share with you what I've been reading this morning. Because I started it. I've actually now got 4 books on the go. I know, shocking, right? I'm not going to talk about all of them right now. I'm just going to talk about the one I read this morning. And I think that's what I'm going to do in the vlogs is as I'm reading through them, I will discuss them a little bit. But we'll do the book first and then we'll do the advent calendars. So I started this morning because I want to read the physical books on my category romance bookshelves in the book room. So I had this stack of books put aside, and these were ones I think I showed you guys last year, like when I was doing Bookmas or something, when I was doing like a book a day or attempted to do a book a day in December. And this is, I think, one of the ones I showed because it was part of the set. Like it was in this stack. So I thought, okay, I'll just grab the next one off of that stack. And I'm reading The Boss's Mistletoe Maneuvers by Linda Thomas Sandstrom. This is an old Harlequin Desire novel from 2014. So this is almost 12 years old now. And it says Seduction in a Santa Claus Suit. So I believe this takes place in like New York or Chicago or some big city. I'm not exactly sure what city it takes place in. But our main characters are Kim and Chaz. And he has now taken over this advertising company. I'm 2 chapters into it, by the way. This is what I've read this morning. And he has taken over this advertising agency as the new boss. Like he owns the company basically, but he doesn't want the employees to know that yet because he wants to make a lot of internal changes. So he's now pretending to be like the vice president. I don't see how that's much different from the boss, but whatever. And he's trying to get like the inside scoop from the employees and stuff like that. And the woman who thought she was going to get the VP job is Kim. And she's quite salty about the fact that this guy has been brought in. Like she was promised by the old VP that she was going to get the job. And then this new guy comes in and she's been pushed to the curb. So she's a little salty about that. And of course, they're attracted to each other because this is a desire novel and that's how these things go. And the story's going to go from there. It starts out 2 weeks before Christmas. So yeah. And she doesn't like Christmas. It's in her contract that she does not do Christmas advertising promotions and stuff. Like she doesn't do Christmas campaigns. There is a reason, something to do with her childhood. Her father abandoned her and her mother on Christmas Eve to go be with another woman. And her mother, after that point, stopped celebrating Christmas and didn't want Kim to celebrate Christmas. And then her mother passed just 6 months before the book starts. And Kim has always secretly wanted to celebrate Christmas, but felt like she was dishonoring her mother by doing that. So there's kind of a lot going on here too. But so far I'm enjoying it. I really like the characters and stuff like that. So that's what I've been reading so far today. But let's go ahead and open our advent calendar. We'll start off with our chocolate penguin. And here's day number 2. So let's go ahead and open this. These are all in circle. If you get the slightly higher end cheap chocolates, sometimes they're in different shapes. But today we have a lucky horseshoe. Yesterday was a skate. Today's a horseshoe. I will eat that as soon as we're done. I'm not going to bother waiting till I eat my lunch because, let's face it, that's not what we do here. And we're going for number 2 today on the David's Tea Advent Calendar. And today we have a cute little polar bear on the box. So we'll take, this calendar sells, as soon as I open it, every time it smells so delicious. I think I'm going to keep this box next year. And what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to buy my own chocolates. Like, there's a chocolate company here in Canada called Purdy's, and they are amazing. And I want to go, and I'm thinking next year I might buy some like little chocolates, like the little foil wrap chocolates. Maybe that and like the mini candy canes, and like fill this. And then I'll have my own chocolate advent calendar. I think that's what I might do next year with this box. I think that's what I'm like, recycle it, if you will. So let's see what today's tea is. Today's tea is organic orange spice. Ooh, that sounds really good. Sorry for the glare, if you're getting glare there. Let's, this is going to smell so good, I'm sure. Oh, if you guys could smell this. It smells delightful. There's the tea. Okay. When I make this, I think I'll do a clip. I'll come back and do a clip later this afternoon when I've made this. Yeah, I don't know if Garrett needs to go to the store for any reason to pick up anything, but we will find out. And I want to mention one more thing before I popped off here for this first clip. I wanted to thank the handful of you personally who sent a little donation through my PayPal. I am beyond grateful. I mentioned yesterday that I really want to go out and get some new pants. Maybe something to wear for these like events that I'm going to. And unbelievably generous. You did not have to do that. And I am so thankful for that. That's going to help us more than you know. Not just to get some stuff, but also to get some groceries, to put gas in my car to travel downtown, to pay for the parking, all these other things. So yeah, I am eternally grateful to you guys. And again, you did not have to do that. And I thank you so much. Like I said, I got to go to the hospital tomorrow for an appointment, and Garrett and I plan on going to the store on Thursday. So hopefully I can find something to wear. I don't want to spend a lot of money on new pants and stuff because I'm hoping I won't fit into them soon. I'm hoping I'm going to put on weight. That's the goal. But something to have in the meantime, even something maybe I can grow into, like, you know, would be great. So yeah, I'm going to look around. I'll show you guys when I get something. A part of me kind of wants to get a dress. But that might be a little much. But I'm thinking if I could get something that I could then wear when I go back to work, that would be great too. So we shall see. But anyway, guys, that's it for now. I'm going to go down and make some lunch. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye, everybody. So it's been a while since you've seen the babies, but here is the Moo, Missy Moo Moo. She's having a little bath of her tail. This blanket, sorry, you can't see my hand. This blanket is actually an electric blanket, and my husband put it on because we have very pampered pets. So hopefully I'll get some of Presley in a little bit. Hello friends, it is about 5:30 at night, and we are getting ready to figure out what we're going to do for dinner. I have no idea what we're going to do. Probably whatever we can find in the cupboard. There's lots. We've got lots that we can eat. Lots of stuff in the freezer and blah, blah, blah. So, but anyway, coming to you with the final clip. I have not done much more reading today. To be honest, we went to Walmart. We needed cat food, so we got a case of cat food, the wet cat food, and came home. I did not nap today, which is good, because I need to sleep tonight. Pardon me, I've got the hiccups. I need to be up earlier than normal tomorrow to go to the hospital. I have to be there for 9:30, which doesn't sound super early, but it means that I still have to leave probably around 8-ish, I'd say. So I have to leave around 8-ish, which is good. Sadly, it's actually usually the time I get up, so I'll have to get up around 7 tomorrow. I've been like, I don't sleep well, I've been finding over the last, like, few weeks since I came home from hospital. So, but I think it's because I've been napping in the afternoon, but I did not nap today. So like I said, that's a good thing. So hopefully I'll sleep well tonight. And I did get a little bit of reading done. I got one more chapter read. I've read chapter 2 now in We Wish You a Murderous Christmas. I'll pop the cover up here. It's the second book. I talked about it yesterday in the Vicki Delaney Year-Round Christmas Mystery Series. I'm about 18% of the way through this one, but no murder has taken place yet, so we shall see. And I confirmed what I thought, that this book takes place immediately after book number 1. So, because she talks about how last Christmas, or last New Year's, she was still living in New York, or in New York City. And I was wrong yesterday as well. I think I said this took place in like Maine or Vermont. It takes place in upstate New York, not far from Rochester, which is basically sort of, not basically, Buffalo's across the lake from me. But sort of, it was mentioned that this town is on the shores of Lake Ontario, so they would be across the lake from me. So yeah. But anyway, guys, shorter one today. They're probably all going to be about this length going forward. I'm going to try and get a little video tomorrow, maybe up and around the hospital, stuff like that. But yeah, and I'll talk to you guys then. Take care and happy reading, everybody.